to show you another exercise that I do with my students when we're working our way to pique turns. So if you missed my first exercise, make sure to check out that video first. Now we're going to work on adding in the Rhond jambe that happens when you're doing pique turns, and we're also approaching the balance a little bit differently. We're coming more from the side rather than the front. I believe that pique turns are a combination of both, so I like to practice both of these exercises when I'm teaching my students to pique turn. So to do this exercise, we're going to start in fifth position, croisé. So you're facing your corner of your box. We're going to tendre to the front, croisé devant, and your arms are going to be in a low third. So you're going to go fondu, extend the arm and the leg to the second, and then you're going to snatch this foot into retro, back, close susu, plie. Fondu, rond de jambe, snap, close, plie. Just like that. So fondu, side, snap. And what you're getting in this exercise is you're getting used to this rond de jambe action that happens in the pique turn, as well as the opening of your arms. And then we're still working on the positioning, the snap of that foot, the placement and shape of that foot in the back, and then the susu as well. Something that's really important to remember when you're doing pique turns is whatever leg you're turning on. So right now I'm turning to the right. So I'm turning on my right leg. I'm turning over my right shoulder. That leg has to remain straight, okay? So I always tell my students to imagine that they had a cast on their knees, so it cannot bend. So this right leg is straight, straight, straight. Straight, straight, straight. It never bends. This left leg that I'm pushing off of, that's coming to the retrograde, it bends quite a bit. So you're going bend, bend, bend. Now it goes straight, but then it goes bend, bend, bend. Right? So you have to make sure that you're differentiating between the straight leg and the leg that's bending. Because one of the biggest corrections or mistakes that we can see is when somebody bends to straight on the pique turn. So they'll go bend to straight, especially if you're starting to do pique turns on pointe and you're nervous about turning. Then we'll see like where you're like climbing up to that releve, and we don't want that. So imagine you have a cast on your knee. You cannot bend it. It has to stay straight. Straight, straight. It's almost like I've also used the analogy of if you were stabbing your flag into the ground, right? This is your flag. This leg is going down into the ground. And it's going super straight. Yeah? So let's try that exercise. While you're doing this exercise, you're also working on the coordination of those arms with the leg. So it's almost like if you are a puppet, marionette puppet, you want to make sure that the arm that's coming in and the leg that's coming in are coming in at the same time, right? Still all about that timing. So you don't want your leg coming in and then your arm dragging behind, or your arm coming in and your leg dragging behind. You want it all to happen at the same time. You're working on the arm and leg together. Arm and leg together. Trying to go through this susu. Now let's try it to the left side. Now on the left side, my left leg is going to be the one that's my straight leg. So I'm switching my knee brace over to my left leg. This is my straight leg. Straight, straight, straight. Straight, straight, straight. Down all the way across, always straight. And my right leg is going to be my bending leg. So it's the one that fondus, It's the one that you push off of, and it's the one that comes to the retro. So it's bending, 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 bending. Okay? When you're doing this exercise, it can also be helpful to not extend your arm with your leg, especially if you're really working on getting that arm getting into the position at the same time as the leg. So instead of opening with this leg, you can keep your arm locked in the first position, and you're just closing this second arm. So you're still going to go fondue, close, and fondue, close. And you're really working on the snap of that second arm into the first, as well as keeping this position nice and locked. So when you actually start doing the turns, sometimes you'll open and sometimes you'll just close. So it's good to work on both of those. Alright guys, I really think that this exercise and the one that I showed in my first pique video are key to getting those nice clean pique turns. These exercises are just really great at building that strength and that balance in the retrograde position that you will be turning in, and making sure that you have all of your pieces lined up correctly. So the more that you can practice these and feel really comfortable in the coordination of the arms and the legs, and where that foot is snapping to the back of the knee and you can balance in the retrograde position on releve, the more success you'll have when you actually start to turn it. Let me know if you have any questions or requests for future videos in the comments below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'd love to have you as a subscriber if you're not one already. Thank you to all of my friends who gave me feedback. I'm really glad that these are usable because it's a challenge for me to get into the studio right now. So I will be posting the next 2 videos in the series. Look forward to that, where we will actually start turning. And as always, I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next time.